Welcome back to Asinine Radio, a weekly podcast where we talk about music, and, well, that's pretty much it. So, let's go!
This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into Fearless Beer Review. We get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to, and that we round it out with some new music and other happenings in the music world. My name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars and 5 stars only. Please go do that. Tell all your friends, share, hit that subscribe button. I don't know, whatever you need to do to follow us and support us. Please go do that. So now that the boring intro is out of the way, let's get into the Fearless Beer Review. So what do you got today, Jeff?
I have Russian River beers, or beer.
Russian Rivers beers.
They're Russian Rivers beers, STS Pils. They're German Pilsner. This is, I don't know, what is this? What is this? 5.5%. It's Russian River, as we know. It's going to be good. I haven't checked it in on Untapped, so therefore I have not had it.
But you've had it. Yes, you've had it.
If it's not on Untapped, I have not had it.
I know for a fact you've had it.
Just saying.
You have.
Well,
You have. Well. All right. STS Pilsner. So I have had this beer, not this year though. This is a Celebration Fresh Hop IPA from Sierra Nevada. Sierra Nevada here in up in Chico, I believe it is. Chico, California.
Chico.
And yeah, this is their seasonal beer. And I guess they brew with fresh hops, different hops every year or something like that. I don't know. It's 6.8% ABV. They've been brewing this since 1981. It's crazy that this brewery has been around since the 70s. And it seems like such a new brewery, but no, they've been around forever. For a long time, I should say. So yeah, I'm down to try this. I'm excited. I always get this every year. Got a 24-pack at Costco a couple days ago. So yeah, I have quite a bit to drink still. So poured mine out. Nice brown syrupy looking color. It looks tasty. I'm kind of excited for this one. So how did yours poured out? Just like a golden yellow, right?
Yeah, it looks like a Pils.
Looks like a Pils.
Looks like a
Kills
Pils.
for the pills.
I kills for the Pils.
All right, here we go. Let's start drinking.
Okay, here we go.
There we go. So we have our world famous 3-point rating system where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer you're going to continue to drink, 1 is a bad beer but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour. So what do you think of your STS Pilsner from Russian River, and what do you rate it out of 3? Go.
I don't drink Pilsners that often. When you get a good Pils, it's unmatched. It really is.
It's always refreshing.
God, it's such a good fucking taste. It's such a good taste. I don't know, a lot of the nuance between like the Czech Pilsners versus the German Pilsners. I think the German ones are drier, right? This one I think is a little bit drier than
maybe
like a Pilsner Ukwal. So I don't know. maybe that's what the difference is. But damn, this is so fucking good. God damn, this is good.
Those Pilsner or Quells are really good too.
Got a little foam on my finger to suck it off because it's so good.
Well, I was gonna say something, but so my Celebration IPA. This is good, man. This is the perfect amount of malt. It doesn't linger. It doesn't taste super syrupy. It's really, really well balanced. It has a little bit of a bite. This is good. I dare say it's better than their normal pale ale and their Torpedo. I know you don't like their Torpedo extra IPA
too much,
but yeah, I don't know. When was the last time you had one of these Celebration ones?
Long time.
Yeah, I mean it's actually been a few years for me, and yeah, I was actually kind of worried when I bought it. I thought it was going to be like a more syrupy tasting, but this is really good. So what would you rate your STS?
It's good. I don't know if it's like a perfect beer good, but I don't even know.
Okay.
I mean, this is fucking fantastic. This is 2.8. I didn't do a
2.8,
slow pour,
huh?
so maybe if I did a slow pour, it would help, and I would
Oh my
bring it
God,
up to a
no.
3. I did kind of a fast pour,
Such a
unfortunately.
Gimmick, man. Such a fucking gimmick.
It's been around for
And
like
people like
decades.
Mike
Though.
fall
It's
for
not.
it.
It's not a fucking. It's not
It's
like
such
something
a
new.
gimmick.
It's been around since like the 70s or 80s.
Yeah, it's a gimmick. The slow pour? Come on, get out of here.
Nah.
It's just for fucking beer snobs like Mike. That's what it is. Come on.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
I
I've
guess,
had several slow pours, and really, come on, you cannot taste the fucking difference. I've had a slow pour, and then right after, I've had a regular pour of the same pilsner, tasted the exact same.
Well, that's
tasted
not a
exactly the
proper
same.
taste test. You're being drunk and annoying there. A proper taste test would have taken a lot of things into consideration. One, not letting you know which one is which. So
Oh my god!
I reject that.
Don't be
Just
one of
saying.
those people. Don't be a
I'm
Mike.
just saying.
Don't be a
I'm
Mike.
just saying.
All
I gave
right.
it
So,
2.8.
okay. My celebration IPA. I'm gonna give this a 2.75. This is really good. Maybe a 2. I'm gonna give it 2.8. Why not? Just like you.
There you go.
I'm copying you.
That's cute.
Yeah, this is good, man. Very, very, very good. So Raul did leave a review on Beer Advocate. He left this review way back in 2013, December 2013, and actually this was first put onto Beer Advocate in 2001. I can't believe how long Beer Advocate's been around. Shitty ass website, but Raul's review, he gave this a 4.25 out of 5, and the review says, and the American judge gives it 4.25s across the board, like Michael Phelps jumping into a Beijing pool. Splash, just clean and smooth, delicate malt, a wedding bouquet of floral aromas and flavors, piney like the state of Colorado. When Raul drinks this, he feels a mile high. Yep. So there you go.
Just yep.
Classic review from Raul, throwing in some topical things of the day. Michael Phelps, Beijing pool, very, very topical of 2013.
No, yeah, that was
So-
great. He's good. He's better than bad.
He's the
so
best.
He's good.
Did he leave a review for yours?
Of course, he leaves reviews for all the. I think he leaves reviews for every single Russian River that I've brought to the pod so far. Even the ones that I've never had before, never seen. He still left a review for them. But he says, let's see here. This is November 2018. I find this beer to be refreshing, even humbling. In this vast, warped world of IPAs, West Coast, East Coast, brute, juicy, hazy, it's really nice to sit down with the pills and know what you are not going to get. No, know that you are not going to get knocked across the head like Robert Ryan in The Setup. Not only that, STS does not ask for the moon, even when it has the stars. It just chills and says, "Hey, I'm here, and thanks for inviting me to the party." And just like that, I have a feeling of completeness.
Wow. I like it.
As far as I know,
I like
STS
it.
is just like the fucking airport code for whatever is up there in Sonoma County. So it's just
Huh.
like that's not like a, I don't know, a unique name, I guess. Kind of boring.
No, not at all. Yeah, that's really underwhelming. Because like
Just-
Pliny the Elder, that's a cool name. Blind Pig, that's cool too.
As far as like airport codes
STS.
go, unless your name is Rush, like you shouldn't be naming anything after airport codes. They
Dumb.
cornered that market.
Yeah, they really, really did. But yeah, they did. All right. So,
Yes,
so do we have anything else on the Fearless Beer Review? We
No,
good?
that's it. That's all.
All right. Let's get into some vinyl stuff we've been listening to, stuff we picked up, and your record store, Desert Grooves Records, out in Chandler, Arizona. So,
Desert.
what do you got
Grooves
today, Jeff?
Records stores. Yeah. So we just been getting crazy stuffs in. We've been hustling though. Like
Mhm.
people are getting kind of upset with us. Some of the local clientele, not the clientele. That's opposite, but like the local other owners and scalpers and flippers. Those guys have been kind of getting upset, and upset is just like a way of me saying jealous and kind of like they're all old guys. They're all old guys.
Oh yeah, and they don't hustle.
they're stuck in their archaic ways, and like everything they do is just like old, and it's like, come on, dude. And so we have a lot of records, and we buy them for pretty cheap, and then we sell them for pretty fucking cheap. Like we have no problem selling a $100 record for like $70. Just somebody who's like a fan of the record. Like I don't give a fuck. I don't care, dude. Get it out of here. Take it. We have other stuff I want to put on the wall. So we got a bunch of cool Bitches Brews in. We got this like 72 pressing. It's a Japanese quadraphonic that's got this really rad foil cover on it. So it's like this like those Sum 41 albums, like the Chuck and then the Infected. That kind of foil has that cover on it, which I wanted to take, but I ended up taking just the 70s pressing of Bitches Brew, which is a Japanese one. Comes with the Obi strip, just really, really pretty. It looks nice. And I love the Obi strip because
you're a sucker for those Obi
dude,
strips.
The artwork itself is just, it's art, right? Like these arts, these covers, they're done by artists, they're done by there's thought going into them. So it's art in itself. And that's the whole thing with the Andy Warhol banana. Like, is it art? Is it music? What is it? But the Bitches Brew stuff with the Obi strip is another piece of art on top of the art. So it's like two different things that is kind of going on there. And it's just really nice to look at. And because it's rare over here, it's just, it's fun. But they're not even rare. It's just like the shipping is fucking extraordinary. So like you just don't ever see them over here.
No, you're right. Totally
but
right.
Yeah, that's what I got. And Bitches Brew, I mean, come on. This is like jazz fusion, jazz rock standard. This is the quintessential jazz rock, jazz fusion record to have.
Yeah, I would say that is the one, if you're going to have a jazz record, you should have Bitches Brew. Over any Coltrane or other Miles Davis, you should have Bitches Brew.
It's not my favorite Miles Davis, but it is pretty perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good.
So yeah,
okay.
These are all actually all 5 of mine this week are just upgrades. Next one is Almond Brothers. The Almond Brothers, like the food. Almond Brothers. This is their second record. Idlewild South. This is a white label promo that I got. So
nice.
It's
you're a sucker for those promos too.
Dude, it's just like
Obi strips and promos, man. That's your thing.
Above all else, I want quality. So like give me a pressing that is just pristine, perfect. That's what I want first. Secondly, I want like first pressings. Things that are like original, things that at least like the first year it was made. Maybe not like an original because it came out in 1970. So the first pressing 1970, that's ideal, but maybe like a later 1970 pressing, that's fine. And then third is just like unique. Give me the most unique of all of those. But like quality is number one. And this is fucking pristine. This is like mint. This is the best copy you could possibly want of this record. It's the most unique. It's an original and it's a white label promo. It is so fucking rare. It is so unique. And like the white label promos are cool just because you think of like how many hands this has touched. Maybe this was given directly from the band to a radio station. Like this is, I don't know. Those are cool things to think about. Like that's
other record stores too.
Yeah, that's part of
why
we do this.
It's at the record
because
stores.
of the I don't know, the interaction that these records have had over the years. So I
remember the promo when you worked at Virgin. Did you used to get promos all the time? CDs,
CD
promos.
I used to take them all home.
Yeah, we used to get them too. I would take them home, and they were always like unfinished. It was always like unfinished pieces of artwork too. Like it wouldn't be like the full like pull out. It would be just like a printed out copy of like the album cover in the jewel case.
Yep.
It was always like super fucking shoddy.
And then I remember your boy Kevin was the one who cracked down on them because like I was just taking them left and right because I just wanted to listen to them. But
yeah,
like I guess you could take them and then sell them like on eBay and stuff because like they're promos and like that was just I wasn't doing that, which that would have been a lot easier from what I actually did. But then Kevin was the one who cracked down and was like, all right, dude, you only get like 2 of them a week. But then he always let me take more. Like I just take whatever I wanted because I think he just knew I wasn't selling them. Little did he know.
Yeah, you weren't. What you were actually doing.
Little did he know.
The old Jeff Hutton discount.
Dude, that was a nasty discount.
That was the only discount that was better than that was the Mike Grant discount at Apple. That was the only discount that was better.
The difference being is I was allowed to give discounts, right? I was allowed to do these things.
Yes, you were, but at that percentage,
I was allowed to give discounts at my discretion. He was not allowed to give discounts, and he wasn't even really giving you discounts. He was just stealing something and then paying or charging you cash.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
I was still making the company money. I was just losing the company as much money as I was making them. But anyway, White Little Promo.
That's why they went out of business. No, just kidding.
I can't remember what song that I chose. What did I choose? I
don't even remember right now.
Yeah, I don't remember. This is a fucking killer record. I mean, you cannot go wrong with Allman Brothers.
It was Don't Keep Me Wondering.
In the Dwayne years, plus Brothers and Sisters. It's good. It's good. It's good.
It was good, yeah. I like them. I listened to a couple of their records last week. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff. It's good job. No Doubt, Bathwater.
Good job.
Or not, that's the song that I chose. Return of Saturn is the album. I got an original one of this. It was in like this collection that we got, and it was just all fucking like beat up, like CCR, Bill Cosby, just like the typical shit that I see so fucking much of. And then a sealed like No Doubt. I was like, what the fuck? Why is this in here? And they go, I don't know. Maybe that was our daughters or something. I was like, okay. So I paid a little bit too much for this collection than I wanted, just because I wanted this record so bad. And again, it's not worth like a lot of money. It's just finding things in the wild is always so much more exciting.
Yeah.
So I got an original one of this. It's cool. It's not worth like any more than like $50-$60.
What did you do with the Bill Cosbys?
We throw those in the trash.
Oh man, it's so funny going into a store and they'll have like a bunch of Bill Cosby, and I'm like, why don't you just throw this away? You know this shit's not going to sell. I don't understand why any record store keeps it.
It's tragic too. It really is, because his stand up is pretty fucking funny. Like, he was a funny dude. He's a funny dude, man. And it's very like, a lot of the stuff he did was relatable to everybody, to like kids, adults, male, female, whatever. Like, it was universally funny. It was just good stand up. But it's just like, that's like a death sentence, dude. Like, nobody's going to buy it, because like, who the fuck is going to pull out a bunch of Bill Cosby records and walk up to the counter and buy that shit, right? Not going to happen.
Exactly.
And like, just you putting them in your store, it just makes you look like really, bro, do you know what happened? So we honestly just throw those in the trash. And I hate doing it, because it is a piece of history, and like, it is something that is kind of like objectively good and funny, but it's not worth the headache.
But then also, like, on the other side of that, would you, like, if a copy of, or even it would probably be a bootleg, but like a copy of a Charles Manson record came in, would you keep that, or would you throw it away?
And I would keep that, because like, Charles Manson has ties to like the Beach Boys. Like, Dennis Wilson was like good buds with him, and Brian Wilson would almost think Charles Manson was almost on Beach Boys record, but Brian was like, nah, dude, that guy's a little bit too weird for me. I don't want him doing this stuff. And like, yeah, what's the fucking difference, right? Somebody in like R. Kelly and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, like, why was the line drawn so definitively with like Bill Cosby, but there's so many other artists who like get a free pass?
Yeah.
Like, why does Michael Jackson get so many fucking free passes? And I don't know.
I know, right?
I don't know, Jerry. But yeah, we just throw that shit away. We literally throw that in the trash. We cart it over to the trash can and throw it in the dumpster.
As a prank, you should take everything off the wall and just put a bunch of Bill Cosby's up. See what people say. Just see what people say. Like on like April Fool's Day or something. Just put Bill Cosby's up on the wall. That'd be a funny joke, but really, really fucked up.
It would. That's very, very. That's a very dark thing to do that I would think is hilarious, but it's just, you know how it is, and
I know.
And on Earth these days,
I know.
What we thought about doing is we get so many of those fucking George Benson records. We thought about just doing that with George Benson, because we have like fucking 14 copies. We just cannot get rid of them.
That'd be pretty fucking funny.
All right, so Rush, Caress of Steel. I feel like we just did Rush, and I was just talking about this. I got a better copy. This is not an original, but it's an early German press. It is fucking mint. Never been played. It's beautiful. It plays fantastic. So I just upgraded my copy. So now my copy is going to the store for sale.
Is it going into my pile, or?
I can put it into your pile.
I mean, I kind of was hoping you would.
Okay,
but,
I could do that. Yeah. I could set it aside.
Because I do really want that record. I mean, was that my favorite record? My second favorite record?
I think it was your favorite. I think it was both of our favorites.
Yeah, and then Fly By Night was my second.
Yeah, which was wrong, but that's a whole other thing. Yeah, whatever.
Fly By Night. What?
Okay. Well, the last thing I have here, we all know how great Rush is. At least that first 3 records,
first
right?
like 6 records, yeah. 5 records, I'd say.
The first 1 and 3 are great. 2 is a little. Wasn't that Fly By Night? Was there second?
Yeah, Fly By Night was the second.
Yeah, that one's
You're dumb.
Anyway, all right. The Police, Outlandos, D'Amour. We did this on the pod, remember?
Oh yeah, we did do this one, huh?
Yes, we did.
Why do I think we did what is that record? The one with the clock?
Oh, the Ghost in the Machine?
Clock? I thought we did that one.
Nah, fuck no.
Nah, I don't even remember now.
The Police, dude, the first 2 Police records are fucking fantastic. Damn near perfect, if not perfect. Everything else just it dips so fast. And by the time you get to Synchronicity, which has like their biggest song, like I don't fucking get that shit. I don't get it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
And it's just boring. But goddamn, dude, like their first 2 records, and then this one, Outlandos D'Amour, is the one that I got white label promo for, by the way.
Of course, of course.
So yeah, dude, this record is so goddamn good. It is fucking perfect from like beginning to end. And the song that I chose is the last song, and it's just this cool little fucking jam,
song.
dude. It's just like it's got this cool swing to it. But every song
Sting
on
rips
here
it up
is just
too.
so cute. Remember
So
"Be My
cute.
Girl" where it's Andy Summers doing like the spoken word thing and talking about the blow up doll. Then would you be my be my girl? And it's got Roxanne on it. It's got so lonely. Dude,
Yeah, that's so
God.
good.
Do you have this record?
I don't have any Police records.
I do not have this one.
Because you always see him. You always see him in the wild. I've never really cared to pick it up. I used to have Ghost in the Machine and Synchronicity.
The
and then
worst ones.
I know. That's why I purged them. But I purged them because I got them free in a collection. So I had them, and then now I gave them to your store along with a bunch of other Police records that I got in my boss's collection that he sold me. So.
Dude, Synchronicity sells so well too. It fucking irritates me.
Oh, you know what? I sold a bunch on eBay too. I think I sold like
that's
4.
right, you did.
I sold like 4 Police records for like $120 or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
stupid money.
Fucking highway robbery right
That's
there.
that's eBay for you though.
It's crazy, man.
That's what
Shit's
it does.
nuts. Yep.
So yeah, I got a lot of good pickups for myself this week. I'm very hashtag blessed. A lot of cool stuff's coming in the store, so just upgrading. Maybe when you come out here,
I'm excited to go through your store, man.
Yeah,
yeah, because I'm gonna be out there in 3 weeks, and I'm excited to go through everything, because I know like you keep an eye out for things for me, but there's bound to be shit that you missed, and so I'm excited to go through it all and have some beers.
I'll put my copy of this record in your pile, and then you can listen to it on the way over here. Something to decide if you want it or not. It is a really, really good record.
Which one? The Police one?
Yeah, their first record, Outlandos. It's not uncommon, but it's also not very common.
We might as well do the Police again. I mean,
Dude,
we did them on a Forgotten episode.
Did we?
Yeah, we did it. We did what album? We did that. We did this album, I think.
Yeah, we
did do the Police.
We did this one. The first 2 records are fucking fantastic.
Yeah, but it's a lost episode. It's not around anymore.
We should do the Police as soon as fucking possible then.
I mean, we're almost done with good season. We could extend good season another week.
Thank God we're in good season. Well, last weekend was milquetoast season, but
last week was good, man. It was good. Good.
Dude, the Police is the Police really a lost episode? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty positive.
Because I looked it up here. So we did the police right after we did Suicide Notes and Butt Kisses, and then we did it before.
There's no date, huh?
Kanye's 808s.
Well, so I haven't re-uploaded every episode. But I don't think I don't think I re-uploaded this one yet. I'd have to double check.
If you haven't re-uploaded it, then therefore it's a lost episode until either you re-upload it or we just do it again.
So it's a lost episode. So let's just redo it.
Yeah, let's just redo it.
So I guess we'll do it. You want to do it in 2 weeks?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And extend good season out.
Well, so will you be out here after we do the episode?
No. So there's going to be 2 episodes before I'm out there, or 3 episodes before I go out there.
Okay, so we have the next 2 lined up, right?
Well, yeah, we have next week and then we have the soundtrack we were planning on doing after.
And then you'll be out before the next episode we do.
Yeah, yeah.
But you can listen to this record by the time you get out here and determine if you want to keep it or not.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because if we do it on the pod, obviously I'm going to listen to it.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's do that. Good.
Let's do The Police in 2 weeks.
So good, dude.
Anyway.
So good.
They're great. They're amazing. Boy.
That's all I got.
Okay, so that's all you got for the vinyls?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this first one comes from a band called Entry. They're a hardcore band from Los Angeles, and this EP, it's called Exit Interview. 6 songs, clocks in at like 6 minutes and 30 seconds or some shit like that. You picked this one up when we saw the Bouncing Souls a few weeks ago when you were out here in California. You picked up a 7-inch for each of us because you're a nice guy like that. And yeah, so this is the band, and have you obviously you haven't listened to it yet, have you?
I have not. But
Outside
damn,
of
this is
song.
fucking good.
this is the whole EP. This is what the whole EP sounds like. So yeah, I forgot even what song I put on there, but yeah, all their songs are like I think the longest song on the EP is 1 minute and 22 seconds. Everything else, pretty much everything else, clocks in under a minute. So
I forgot I even had this EP. It's in my backpack still, and it's still in there. I forgot I even had it, but this song was fucking dope. This was a good song.
It's fucking cool, right? Yeah. So the singer who we actually was the girl who sold us the record and we were talking to, and she was nice enough to hold on to our records while we went and watched the show. She was super rad. Her name's Sarah. I don't remember her last name now, but she was super rad. And then the guitar player, I didn't even know this until this week, but he's the guitarist from the band Touche Amore. His name's Clayton Stevens. So, I mean, they're a great band. You know, they've worked with Ross Robinson. They're a killer fucking band. So yeah, this is one of his like side bands. And they have one full-length record that came out in 2022, and then this EP that came out in May. So yeah, it's called Exit Interview. If you got 6.5 minutes, go throw it on. It's good. Good, like fucking really heavy hardcore music. So yeah, I got that one. This one you picked up for me, came into your store. It was Martin Denny. I don't really collect his singles. This is the first single I've ever gotten from him, because why would I do that? I have almost all of his LPs, so why would I need this? But anyway, I like it. It's a single on side A.
It's Quiet Village, right?
C. Well, Quiet Village is on side B, and then Enchanted Sea's on side A.
It's like one of his more popular songs.
Yeah, I know. But it's just cool to have. Yeah, so a little 7-inch, and it's fucking clean. It's almost like it's never been played, man.
I know.
It's fucking clean. So yeah, I mean, this came out in 1961, I believe. So over 60 years ago, and it's like near mint.
It's just like
so.
It's fucking worth like $3 at most, and then you know what I mean. Like who's gonna fucking buy it? So I don't want it. Get out of there.
I think there's like 5 of them available for sale on Discogs or something like that. So yeah, got that one. It was fun. I love me some Martin Denny. And what I do like is you'll text me like every couple of days. Oh, got this Martin Denny in. Do you have it? Every single time, man, I have it. You get so irritated too.
Because it's like there's ones that I've never even seen before, right? Like record covers, like, oh, dude, no way he has this one. Like I think I texted you Hypnotic the other week or something. I'm looking at the record covers now. I was like, I've never seen this. I've seen I've my eyeballs and my hands have just felt and seen a lot of records over the course of the past 2 years, just because I've been doing it so aggressively for so long. I've seen a lot of these records. I've never seen that one. And of course, oh fuck yeah, here we go. Just because I want, you know what I mean? I want like, yeah.
Yeah, you want to, yeah.
I want to feel triumphant. I want to feel like part of the excitement that you feel. But it has not happened yet. So,
you know what's crazy too? Almost, I would say like 80% of the Martin Denny's I have, I got them all from Desi at Uncle Aldo's Attic. Almost every single one of them from his store. It's ridiculous, fucking ridiculous. But I love it. So yeah, the next thing here, I put this on here because it's this album celebrated its 16th anniversary on November 1st, and it's Angels and Airwaves, their second record, I Empire. 2007, November 1st, 2007, this came out, and threw this on my my turntable, and dude, it's a killer record, man. Double LP, has the variant's really cool. It's like this like bright orange, kind of translucent, and there's like this like darker orange blob in the center. It's a really rad variant. And then there are two bonus songs, 2 acoustic songs. There's an acoustic The Adventure and acoustic The War, I think. at the end of side D to kind of finish out that final side. But yeah, I made you listen to Love Like Rockets, which I think is the best song on the record, and you loved it. So
it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was actually a lot better. I kind of liked it. I'm looking at the blob now, the vinyl color.
It's cool, right?
It's I mean, like, it's unique, and I think it matches the aesthetic of the record like perfectly. And like the longer you look at it, the kind of more like ethereal and kind of cool it gets. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Cool stuff, man.
It's cool.
So yeah, got that one. Just wanted to talk about it because I can't believe it's fucking 16 years.
I don't know how I feel about all this
out.
like anniversary. It's the 4th anniversary. Like, you should only be doing anniversaries
I know.
on the 1 year, the 5, 10, and then every 5.
I agree.
And then 10s.
I agree with
Like,
you.
I don't want you bringing this shit again to the pod on the 17th year anniversary next November. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, you know I'm gonna do it now.
Now it's just gonna be a fucking thing. I know you're typing your little in your fucking little computer. You're gonna make a little note, and then every year
put it on my calendar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on my calendar to remind you that what anniversary it is.
It's the 17th year. But I really don't like fucking that many anniversaries for things.
I know, it's annoying. It is annoying. So the last thing here, it was something I thought I might actually purge until I listened to it again, and it's AC/DC Akadaka. Their third album, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Originally this came out in 1976 in Australia and Europe only, and then in 1981 here in the States after Bon Scott actually died. We did this record on the podcast a long time ago, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep it. I like AC/DC, but I never go back to it. And then once I threw this on, I'm like, dude, there's no way I'm getting rid of this. This is, I want a cleaner copy. It's kind of, I don't want to run it through a cleaner or get a newer copy. Jacket's kind of jacked up a little bit, but and quite a bit of surface noise in certain spots, but no loops, no skips, nothing like that. But damn, dude, this is a good record. I think this is. I don't think I'm gonna ever get another AC/DC record, and I'm fine with that. This record is so goddamn good. I made you listen to Big Balls as well.
It's good. It's not great. I don't think anything AC/DC is like something I need, but I got rid of everything that I have, actually, to be honest. So it's fine.
You had what, like 5 of their records? Something like that?
I eventually only kept Dirty Deeds, and then I kept Black Album? Whatever the big one that they did.
Oh, Back in Black?
Back in Black, yeah. And then I think I kept Let There Be Rock, too. It's just like
the Brian Johnson era, it's I don't.
I mean, Back in Black is like objectively fucking catchy. Like every song on there is like, God damn, that's a pretty good song. But it's just, dude, it's annoying. I just get very annoyed by this band. And this is a band that I like jamming to, and I like playing their songs because everybody can kind of like this is a good practice band, like for jamming and stuff. So when you're like at the neighbor's house, we're like, all right, let's start warming up. We'll start playing Back in Black. We'll start playing fucking anything. There's one we do that's really cool. Walk This Way or Walk Hard or something like that. That's a really fucking dope, like kind of punk song that they do. But I wish I could pick and choose like 10 AC/DC songs for like a greatest hits vinyl, and that's what I would do. And I would buy that. Because you do have
I would probably do that too.
They do have like 10 songs here and there that I think are fucking great. And Dirty Deeds is one of them, and Big Balls is one of them. Yeah. But all of Dirty Deeds is not enough for me.
It's still pretty damn good though.
We even have like an original fucking Australian pressing of it.
Oh, with that ugly cover?
Yeah, with his arm and his forearm, and that's like $150 record. Like, it's just, that thing is fucking rare. Like, that's the one to have. And so I passed that one up. I didn't take that one home because I don't care enough.
Yeah, $150. No way.
Then you don't care enough. Get rid of it.
Well, no, I like the record, so I'm going to keep it.
I'm going to fucking just hoard all my records that I kind of like a little bit, but not really.
Then I'll get rid of all the Allman Brothers, too.
Do it. If you don't like them, get rid of them.
Almost gotcha.
Almond gotcha.
Stu, that was a dumb joke. But anyway, that's all I got for the vinyls. Let's get into some new music and other happenings in the music world. Green Day put out another new song called "Look Ma, No Brains." It was fine. He's still doing this kind of weird thing with his voice. I don't get it. Whatever. I think I'll like it just as much as I liked Father of All Motherfuckers. I still hate the title of that record, but I think the new album comes out in January. I think it's January. So it's weird. I mean, this is a long way out, and they've already released 2 singles.
And they're already selling tickets for a tour for next year. And I think tickets go on
with
sale
Smashing Pumpkins.
6 days.
That's a weird tour.
If we were guaranteed,
Pumpkins and Rancid.
It's Pumpkins, Rancid, and then I think the Interrupters too.
Linda
With them.
Linda's. No, Linda Linda's.
Maybe it's like the European ones, the Interrupters. I'd rather see the Interrupters than Green Day.
I'd just rather not see either. Oh,
but it's the 30th for Dookie and the 20th for American Idiot. If they were guaranteed to play just Dookie and American Idiot in their entirety, I'd probably go to the show because I can watch Dookie and then while American Idiot's playing, I can go get beers and or just leave. I think that'd be dope.
I would just leave.
I might go to that show if I was guaranteed like American Idiot and Dookie.
Yeah. Well, and then especially after seeing the video that I sent you yesterday, they played at some small club for the 30th anniversary of Dookie, and they played it in its entirety. They even played All by Myself. Trey came up at the end with the guitar and sang and played it, and it was just so ridiculous. But dude, they sounded perfect. Like Trey is still so incredibly tight on the drums, and just everybody sounded so good. It was fantastic.
I watched that whole performance just because I was just like entranced by it, and everybody was still just as like angsty as they had been. Billy Joel had his. I'm pretty sure it's the same one. Like I think it is
the same Strat.
Yeah.
And then I think it's the same one.
And then Mike Dirnt has that bass that Billy had given him years and years back, and it was just like it was cool to see these guys be who they truly are. Like that. Like Dookie is who they truly are. It's like them at their best songwriting, but also them having their most fun. Like they were never like Dookie's the perfect representation of what that band wanted to be as children and as adults. And it was cool to see them not just like relive their childhood, but also kind of just like, yeah, man, we still got it. We can still do it. And they do. And they did.
Yeah. And then Jason Freeze, the touring keyboardist, he's just chilling in the back. Like, I don't even know why he was on stage.
He didn't do much either.
He didn't. He was just sitting there.
Yeah, and that was so great because you're like, man, Billy's going to put the guitar down, just sing. Like, no, dude, he fucking plowed through every one of those songs.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. It was a
good performance. Honestly, I would probably go to that concert if I was guaranteed Dookie in its entirety.
I mean, yeah, and then you could see Smashing Pumpkins as well.
I would just show up late, but yeah.
You're so annoying.
I don't want to hear fucking an hour of Autumn, dude. I don't want to hear that shit.
You're not. They play mostly old songs.
If I was guaranteed like Gish, Siamese Dream, Adore, and then I was also guaranteed Dookie, dude, I'd pay $500 for that show. I swear to you, I would.
And then Rancid just plays the 2000 record, the self-titled, and then the new
Rancid and the new record.
Yeah, that's it. I'd pay a lot of money to go to that show, man.
Fuck yeah. Oh, it'd be so good. What year did Siamese Dream come out?
92? 93?
Did they have a 94 record, or was that Melancholy?
No. Melancholy was 95. And then Adore was 97, and then Machina 99.
So Siamese Dream is the closest to Dookie then. So, like, why not do a Siamese Dream / Dookie tour? Like, you know how many fucking tickets they could sell for that shit?
I know. Well, they just did a Siamese Dream thing last year. Or earlier this year.
Yeah, but I don't want to see...
Yeah, because this year was the 30th anniversary.
Headliners. I want to see Green Day as headliners. I want to see Smashing Pumpkins as openers.
See, I'm the opposite. I'd rather see Smashing Pumpkins.
That's just stupid. That's just dumb to think that anything Smashing Pumpkins has done is better than Dookie.
But also, well, okay. Well, if we're talking realistically, you know, what Smashing Pumpkins have done as a whole is a lot better than what Green Day has done as a whole.
We're not talking as a whole. We're just talking one album. I'd rather see Dookie than anything Smashing Pumpkins have done.
No, you're right. I'd rather see Dookie than Siamese or Gish. For sure. Now, if it was Autumn in its entirety.
When did Out Come the Wolves come out? That was like 90s, right? Early 90s?
97, I think.
Out Come the
97?
Wolves. 95. Dude, they could have Out Come the Wolves / Siamese Dream / Dookie tour.
That would be insane.
Come on.
That would be fucking nuts.
That's a $500 ticket right there.
But that tour makes no sense. Like, why is Smashing Pumpkins on the tour? Or like they're going on tour with Weezer in Europe. Or just the UK, I should say. Like, what? Why? How does this make any sense? I understand, like, all these bands were huge in the 90s, all three bands. But, I mean, Pumpkins are just so different. It makes no sense at all.
I don't get it either.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, we good with this? Go with Green Day for now?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So just something I wanted to bring up, which I thought was interesting. Blink's new record, One More Time, debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 here in the States. The second week, it dropped from number 1 to 32. That's a huge drop. That's crazy,
not,
right?
That's not as much as I thought it would. I thought it would disappear entirely just because the mystique, right? The smoke and mirrors of Blink's new record coming out propelled it to number 1, and that was just like, what the hell? That's a exception to the rule. And I thought for sure it would either drop off or it would be like in the 50, 60, 100 range. I'm surprised it's even at 32.
Really? I thought it would drop to like 10 or 12 or something, but
nobody's talking about it anymore. People are posting like it's like crazy up until the day it came out, and then
the hype,
nothing. Yeah,
not no more. Yeah, that's crazy how quickly it all dropped off. The hype.
So I do think like 32 is impressive,
terrible.
But dude, get out of here. Hype is terrible. Fucking love the hype.
Hype is like one of the worst.
You're such a whiner. Such a fucking whiner.
True, though. It's true. Hype is lame. Anyway.
That's why I get to the movie theaters early so I can watch all the previews because I fucking love hype. Love it.
You're so dumb. Oh man. All right. So next thing here, you and I hate the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, rightfully so. It's a shitty organization. Rage Against the Machine were inducted this year, and guess who showed up? Only one guy. Guess who it was?
Yeah, the biggest fucking wanker of them all.
Tom Morello. Yeah, Mr. Tom Morello. Nobody else came, and and Ice-T inducted them, and Morello did like a 10-minute speech, and it's like talking about what he normally.
Up, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, dude, he is seriously just so. What's the word? Not incorrigible. What is the best word to describe Tom Morello? Like he's frustrating. I don't know. I just. Every time I hear him in an interview, I get more annoyed.
Little bitch, dude. Like that would have been the coolest fucking rage move. Like the only rage move there is, right? You ask anybody that's any kind of like Rage fan whatsoever, they're like, "Hey, what do you think Rage is gonna do when they're nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?" Everyone's gonna say, "Oh, they're not gonna show up. Why the fuck would they?" Like that's what everybody is going to think. And then Tom Morello shows up and is like, "Wow, dude, you're a little bitch."
Yeah, seriously. I read somewhere, but I didn't look it up to verify. But I think I read that he's like part of the committee, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame committee, or something like that. I didn't look it up to verify, but that would be even more embarrassing.
Not to say like these guys are fucking raging against the machine in any way, because they are the machine and they became the machine after their first fucking record. Yeah. But still, come on, guys. Like any kind of like street cred you had, this guy is just fucking throwing out the window.
I know. He's so obnoxious.
Ugh. All
right. And then the last thing here, we talked about this in our group chat on Discord and everything, but Jay Weinberg, the drummer from Slipknot, was fired from the band a couple days ago. Slipknot posted a message about it on all their socials and then deleted it like 3 hours later, which they did the same exact thing when they fired Craig from the band like 4 months ago. And no explanation as to why. And we have, we talked about like our speculations that Jay was just a hired gun, which he probably was. And, but yeah, he's gone from the band, and the band should just fucking break up, man. They should have broken up after they fired Joey.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
You love their fucking music. They're still selling tickets. People like them. They're still having fun. What the fuck? Why would you break up?
Because it's like, if they never made the last 3 records without Joey, I would have been fine with it. Like they're good records. They are fun. They're good. Maybe not the last one so much, but the first 2 with Jay, they were fine. But Jay's, I do have them on vinyl. I have them all on vinyl.
See,
all their records on vinyl. I mean, I still like them, but it's just like in hindsight, if I were to go back and could change it, and they didn't make any more music after Joey, it's fine. I would. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
See, this is like the argument with like the Bling thing, and it's just like, dude, this is where they're at now. Like adapt or get out. You know what I mean? Like, adapt or get out. I don't like their new stuff. It doesn't sound like the old stuff. Joey's on the band. Like, who fucking cares? This is what the band likes, by all accounts. This is what they're proud of. You should be proud of it too.
Why should I be proud of it?
Because they're proud of it. And if you like the artist and you like what they do and you like what they put out, you should be putting. It's called empathy. It's called putting yourself in somebody else's shoes and trying to figure out what's going on in their psyche, what's going on in their emotional state.
This coming from a guy who will turn his back on a band for like the stupidest littlest things.
Like what?
I don't know. You just
Yeah,
you,
get the
you,
fuck
you
out of
would.
here. Get the fuck. I still listen to every single fucking Weezer album that they ever will put out, even though they've burned me so many goddamn times. And I will still say they are my
Seriously.
favorite band of all time because of one thing that they did. But I will still
Yeah.
listen to everything, and I will still even buy things here and there just to randomly support them. Like I bought Van Weezer.
It's a good record. Did you purge it?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I
Weezer's
figured
like
that was
my-
going to be.
Weezer's
Purge
like my
record.
corn. Like I don't know if I'll purge anything Weezer like. Although I don't buy all their shitty records. Like you buy all shitty corn records.
Except all the corn records are good.
That makes sense. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say they're all equally as good, but they're all really
Talk
good.
about like Tom Morello being obnoxious and incorrigible.
my corn collection and my Martin Denny collection. Those are the two things that you'll never ever let me down. Or, what am I trying to say? Well, you'll always make
never-
fun of me about that.
Yeah. The corn one for
What am I
sure. The
trying to
Martin
say?
Denny one I respect more than the corn one. The corn one they have like we both agree like they have records that are just not good. But you still keep
Well, that's wrong.
the Martin Denny one, that's
that's
fine because that's a little more obscure and niche, and you're doing something for that genre by keeping the Martin Denny's. You're keeping Exotica alive in this weird kind of way. Like nobody really knows what Exotica is, but you're
I know.
helping that. You're doing your part in helping that. I respect.
I am,
that.
and I've
But the corn
encouraged
thing's
you to
just
have
fucking
an
dumb.
Exotica section too.
And we have an Exotica section now.
I know. I've been encouraging it for months.
We had never had enough records to put in the Exotica section, but now we do. But the corn thing,
How
I'll
many
never
Martin Denny's
forgive.
do you have in there now?
I think we have like 4 Enchanted Seas. Is that the one with the girl with the necklace on it?
4. I mean, there's a lot of that.
I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, there's a lot.
We have like 20
which
records
one
right
is
now.
Okay, that's
Oh, no,
pretty
never
big.
mind. We have just-
Exotica.
It's just like literally the Exotica record.
Oh, okay, the first one. Mono or stereo?
We have 5 copies. We have at least one of each.
Nice.
You should probably bring some of
Nice.
your Martin Denny's because some of the ones we have are fucking clean.
All of mine are clean.
Like these are like never been played. I've never seen them this clean.
I mean, that's how mine are too. I mean, nobody really listened to these records. They
I don't
probably
know,
just sitting
'cause
in somebody's attic
I've seen the
forever.
way you play your records, so I don't know if I trust your cleanliness scale.
Oh my god!
I've seen that set up in there.
You're so
Well, I'm
fucking
just saying.
snobby now.
I'm just
You're
saying.
such a fucking snob now. It's insane. It's fucking insane. Well, maybe if fucking Desi hadn't let me down when I was out there last time, I would have a new system. But he had like 5 receivers that I was and speakers that I was willing to buy, and none of them worked. Nothing in the store worked.
We actually have a
Oh, that
hookup
was so
now
fucking
for
funny.
speakers.
Oh, that one guy that was in there?
Yeah, well, it's this Vietnamese guy that we do business with, and he's like
Oh, that guy.
it's hard to like with the language barrier because he speaks very, very little English, and we don't speak any Vietnamese, and so we're kind of just like reverting to like animalistic instincts to where we're just like motioning and hand gestures. But he's a really nice guy, and like we know his wife now, we know his fucking dad, and like we know his kids. Like it's crazy like how fast we've grown to like love this dude, and he feeds us well, and we pay him really well. But he buys a lot of speakers and he buys a lot of like audio equipment, and he sends it freight back to Vietnam, and I guess it fetches like a high price over there. And so we hooking him up with like receivers and stuff and speaker leads, and he hooks us up with records. So it's like a mutually beneficial thing. But he has a lot of speakers, so that's our speaker hookup now.
Okay, very good. So what is he doesn't have like a store or anything? He just keeps them at his house or something?
Dude, this guy's a hustler. And first, like we found him annoying just because like that language, especially when he's trying to speak in English, it's very halty. You know, when they're trying to like speak, it's very halty.
No, I know
and
what you're talking about.
it just sounds aggressive. And so like at first we're like, man, this guy's a fucking hustler. He's just trying to get one over on us. And like the more we kind of spend time with him, interacting, I'm like, no, he's actually a nice guy. But like, damn, this guy hustles. And he's rolling up in like a brand new fucking SUV Mercedes. Like his wife has like all like Armani.
Shit.
I was like, damn, dude. Like you making
Like
good
a G-Wagon?
money. Yeah,
Like a
dude.
G-Wagon or
Yeah.
no way.
He lives in a nice
Damn.
part of Chandler too, like not like the shitty like old part, like the nice new part. They have a private lake there. They have all this other stuff. I was like, man, this guy hustles, dude, for sure. So
Damn. Okay.
I like this guy.
All right.
and he stopped by our store.
I like him too. And what?
He stopped by our store. Just say what's up. I love people that just stop by our store and say what's up. Like that's like to me that's
cool.
That means a lot. That's like
that's a good community.
Business handshake, you know?
Yeah.
Speaks no English, so he just stopped by and we just kind of like, oh, what's up, dude? Like, you want a beer? And he's like, no, I'm good. Love this guy.
Oh shit! All right. So, do we have anything else on this episode?
No, that's it.
All right. Thank you all for listening. Stay tuned for the main episode. Good season continues with Fleetwood Mac. Oof, it was something, that's for sure.
Oh,
so
God.
That's it. That's all.
Tradition.
See you next.